Greetings dear ones, I am Kryon of Magnetic Service. Self-worth has been the issue of many channelings to this date. And you hear the teachings from this program about self-worth, and the many reasons why perhaps it is difficult to even have at this point in time. But the question today, well, it's a little more pointed than normal. Is there a battle going on for your self-worth? I will tell you, it would seem like it, would it not? I'll ask you some personal questions. One is this: when you get up in the morning and perhaps that first awakening moment when you realize, okay, I'm out of dream state and here I am again getting up, what are your first thoughts? Is it a joyful routine that you have? Oh, I am so happy to be alive. What a wonderful time I am having on the earth. In general, that is not the case, dear ones, and that is what we address. Is there an overlaying depressive energy that seems to be surrounding so many of you right now where it's very, very difficult for you to then claim the majesty and the magnificence of you? And the answer is yes. It would definitely seem like there is some kind of battle going on, not just of light and dark. We have discussed that before. We're talking about a pointed focus on robbing you of self-worth. The answer is yes. I want you to understand this next thing I'm going to give you, perhaps more than I have ever asked you to understand anything before. Human beings like to take these kinds of things and then extrapolate why this would be and say it has to be then others who are doing it to you. There must be some kind of conspiracy, in order then for you to line up with the battle that you're used to. The kinds of battles you fought all through your history, there's them and you. This one is different. We have spoken of old energy and new energy many, many times, but suddenly on this planet there is an alliance of old energy and an alliance of the new energy and they are at odds with one another. But it's not a who is trying to then take it away from you. Instead, you're looking at what I would call an old energy reaction of survival. It is not a conspiracy. It is habit. It is an old energy that sees light coming onto this planet and wants to stifle it. That is basic survival, to keep things the same. There is nothing more frightening to the old energy than the new energy, because light starts to erase and replace darkness on the planet, and that is definitely frightening to those who are invested in the old ways, the very old ways. So it would seem that indeed there are those that are targeting you to take away your self-worth. It's not quite that way, and yet it is. Old energy of any kind, from corporations, from governments, from individuals, is the same old energy. It's the way things used to work. And so there are always targets to stay that way, targets of the light to stay that way, to stay in the dark old energy that is there. And again, it's not a conspiracy, dear ones. What you're looking at is what I told you would happen, not just a battle between dark and light, but now it's personal. When you wake up in the morning and find it difficult to celebrate your life, what is that? All around you, you might say, is a planet that is invested in staying the same. And the reason all of this is occurring, and the reason why you may be having trouble finding that peace in yourself, the entire reason is that planet of consciousness is starting to react. They want to keep it old, dear ones. And that presses upon you in the field, and we have mentioned this before, that what's in the field often then postures everything around you. And if it's in the field that is negative and depressing and troubling and anxiety and fraught with that you don't expect, and trouble is coming and doom is apparent, you don't have a chance really to feel good about yourself. It may be time to re-evaluate what you might do about it, and this would be new. We've never presented such a thing as this. Instead, we have said, well, dear ones, know that you're magnificent and know that you're this and know that you're that and feel good about yourself, and understand this and understand that. And that's a tough call. It's very difficult when somebody is feeling down for somebody to look at them and say, feel up. And you want to look in their eyes and go, really, that's the best you've got.